Yeah! Shout out, respect, and welcome to the Mr. Show. Conversations that add value. Follow me on Instagram, I Red Pill Rixer at King Turbo Canada. And let's get right into the show. All right, let's get right into the show. No long talking, okay? Because we got a show here, and the question here is a simple question. If you are with a woman and she's doing OnlyFans, she's a dancer, stripper, she's an escort, prostitute, first of all, you end up with her, you decide to be with her, right? Yeah. And then you're dead with her now, and then you all of a sudden want her to stop. Is that right? Is it okay to make her stop when you met her that way? Let's hear this. Do
gentlemen love the idea of dating?
First of all, big up the Whatever podcast. A lot of you podcast guys I do watch, and I don't get to. Yeah, that's the slap on me. I don't get to big you up enough, but I watch your content, and here your content is with the fair use policies on YouTube. So big up the Whatever podcast. I really do appreciate the work that you guys do. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's get right into it. Men want to have a woman. They like the idea of a beautiful woman. She's a prostitute. They don't care. But when it comes down to a relationship, it's a different thing. Let's go.
Gentlemen love the idea of dating us. And then once we go to do it, then it's not really realistic.
Right. It's almost like fetish.
A fetish.
Like, you're right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's so hot. I have a girlfriend that does this, that, and the other. And then when they're really at home and I'm like on OnlyFans or on a call with a client or whatever, they're like, no, this is weird. This is weird. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. You're on a call with a client. Does that mean that you're right in the client's face? Yeah? You're getting your guts tearing out? Eh? What does that mean? You're on a call with a client, and when he hears that, he gets a little bit insecure. Oh man, she ain't lying, bro. It's just surprising. I don't know what to say. Like, how could she be like not expecting the man to not feel a ways? She's on the call with a client. That means that she's with a client doing some ish, right? And he's gonna feel a ways, and she's feeling a ways that he's feeling a ways. All right, let's continue, man. This is crazy, yeah. I ain't lying, bro. Game over for enough of these chicks, bro. They live in their reality. Let's go. Let's keep it going, yo. I'm gonna rewind a little bit, and then we keep it going.
No, this is weird. This is weird. You know what I mean? And that, I think it's an insecurity, yes, because you knew where I was coming from, you knew what I was doing, and you weren't okay with it. Then you should have made that a point.
Well, I suppose you have a point that, if they knew going in that this is what you do for work, you're a stripper, or you're doing OnlyFans, or you're doing sex work, then
get them, Candace.
I think it's a little bit of a stretch that all of a sudden, a couple weeks or months into a relationship, then they start changing up. But I think to differentiate the conversation a little bit, for example, like let's say, and I don't know if you mentioned this when it comes to like posting perhaps revealing photos online, not intended for commercial, like they're just on Instagram, but they're not monetizing it, they're not content creators, or like, for example, if they go to the bar, club, party a lot, would you consider it insecure if a guy, maybe 3 months into a relationship, at that point he started having issues with you or with another girl?
Right.
Hey, he started saying, "Hey, I don't want you to go in the clubs and bars anymore."
And he already knew? You're saying he already knew this?
Well, like, I assume he knew.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. If you met her that way, then how you going to complain, bro?
Yeah.
So if he already knew, then...
Well, I guess my framing is, prior to dating, he had no problem with you or with another girl engaging in what he considered to be single behavior at the time. But once you or whoever it is start...
once his feelings got involved, once he got all up in his feelings, then he wanted to try and change her life. Come on.
Dating, he wanted his partner to act in a way that he thought was more consistent with being in a relationship. So perhaps it's okay to go out to... Me personally, even if I'm single, I'm not really interested in going to bars, clubs, and I don't post...
Get him, Candace.
Revealing photos online, but I don't know. I feel like that men don't do that too much. I mean, there's certainly men that post like whatever. Anyways, but once you get into the relationship, there's expectations that certain things change.
Well, with the sex worker.
They all look to the girl in the orange. By the way, the girl in the orange, I believe she has like 1,000 body count, and the one on the far left, I believe she said she stopped counting at 1,000. So she has like over 2,000, 3,000 body counts.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just differentiating when
Just to put that out there.
it comes to like posting revealing photos. If it's not for your work,
Then yeah,
or
like I
going to bars
can
and
I can
clubs.
separate my work identity
Sure.
from my personal life.
Go ahead. You wanted to come in?
I mean, if we're talking somebody that's not a sex worker and is posting revealing photos, I think that that's something that you talk about before getting into a relationship with somebody, because then if
See, she's talking sense, y'all.
I like your pussy.
Easy, slow.
you're talking, and a guy is like, my expectations for my girlfriend are XYZ. I don't like these kind of revealing photos from my girlfriend. I don't like you going out all the time. And then I think from then on, that's when you decide whether to make a relationship serious or not.
Sure.
Because if she doesn't want to restrict where she's going or what she's doing or the type of photos she's posting for him, then that's her decision. But I don't think that it's wrong for a partner to ask her, hey, if we're in a relationship, this is.
I like that. I like that.
Gentlemen love the idea
like that.
of dating us.
She said that right. She said it properly. I agree with her. I like what she said. Good stuff, girl. Keep it going and keep it locked right here. Remember to like and subscribe. The Mr. Show with I, Red Pill Rickster. Keep it locked. I don't know when I'm going to post next, but I try to do as much as I can. Thanks, guys.
Bruh.